Sai Ram children, welcome to maths class. We are in chapter number 6, division. Children, today we are going to learn a very important concept, okay, which is properties of division. The properties of division is one of the important topics. So let us start. First property is division of a number by 1, okay. It means that a number when divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. Or we can say when a number is divided by 1, then the quotient is the number itself. Okay. Now let us see how. You can see here children, there are 4 kids, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And there is one apple. Can you see here one apple? Okay. Nice and fresh apple. So if I ask you that how many slices of apple do we need to make so that the apple is distributed equally among these 4 children. So how many slices do we have to make so that everyone gets, the apple? Now here you can see children, there are 4 children, correct? So that means we have to make 4 slices of apple, correct? Apple is only 1. We have to distribute them among the kids. So we have to cut them. In how many pieces will we cut? Because there are 4 children, so 4 slices, correct? That means that, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have cut the apple into 4 slices. Okay, so what will happen? All the children, okay, each child will get one slice. Or we can say that 4 divided by 1 is equal to 4. Okay, a number when divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. Now here you can see we have 4. So we get the same number as the quotient. Remember children this rule. Okay. Children, here are a few more examples. Okay, based on the property, we can also say that as 4 divided by 1 is equal to 4, correct? So 15 divided by 1 is also equal to 15. Any number, okay, 112 divided by 1, the answer will be 112. Now your 1225 divided by 1 will also be 1225. Okay, the answer will also be the same. So these are the few examples. The next property is division of a number by itself. It means that a number when divided by itself gives the quotient as 1. Okay, now look at this example. Here we can see there are 4 children. And there are 4 apples. Okay. Now if we distribute the apple among the kids equally, how many will they get? Okay. How many they will get children? Now here as there are 4 kids and 4 apples, they will get 1 apple. Correct? The first boy will get 1 apple. The next girl will also get 1 apple. Then the boy also will get 1 apple, and then the girl will also get 1 more apple. So everyone will get 1 apple each. Correct? So that means we can say that 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. Right? A number when divided by itself gives the quotient as 1. This is the second property. Got it children? Likewise children, based on the property, if we say, okay, here are few examples. 5 divided by 5 will give you 1. Like that, 16 divided by 16 is equal to 1. Any number you can take. Okay, 119 divided by 19 is equal to 1. Or 7430 divided by 7430 is also equal to 1. Okay. Now Property number 3. Okay, division of 0 by a number. It means that 0 when divided by any number, okay, you can take any number, gives the quotient as 0. Okay, now what does it mean? Let us see. It means that, children, now look at this picture. Okay, now here there is a basket. Can we see any apples? No. Okay, there are no apples. And how many kids are there? There are 4 kids. Now if I want to distribute, okay, how many apples does each kid get? How many they will get? Can you see? In the basket there are 0 apples, okay, or no apples. Now if I want to give them, if the child is asking me, okay, give me apples, so how many should I give them, or how will I distribute it? Okay, as there are 4 kids, okay, and there are no apples, so here each kid will get 0 apples, correct? Or they will not get any apples, we can say, right children? So we can conclude that 0 divided by 4 is equal to 0. Okay, 0 when divided by any number gives the quotient as 0. Understood children how it works? Okay, a few examples children. Now 0 divided by 2 will give you 0. Then 0 divided by 79 is equal to 0. Also 0 divided by 653 is equal to 0. So we can say that 0 when divided by any number will give the quotient as 0. Okay. Children, the last property is division of a number by 0. Okay. Now this property is very simple. It means that it is not possible to divide a number by 0. We cannot divide any number by 0. For example, 14 divided by 0 is not possible, or 54 divided by 0 is not possible. We cannot, it is not possible to divide a number by 0. Children, in the previous property we have seen that 0 when divided by a number gives the quotient as 0, correct? So 0 divided by 14, we will get the answer as 0, whereas 14 divided by 0 is not possible. Okay, it is our last rule or the property which says that it is not possible to divide a number by 0. Got it children? Children, now it's time for exercise 6.3. You are going to take out your textbook, page number 79. Children, the first question is fill in the blanks. We are going to solve the questions in the textbook itself. Okay, so write the answers in the textbook itself. First question is 9 divided by 9 is equal to dash. Now children, this exercise questions we have to solve based on the property. Okay, so by looking at the question, which property do you think it is? Yes, it is the second property, division of a number by itself. What does the property say? A number when divided by itself gives the quotient as 1. Correct? So 9 divided by 9 is equal to 1. Okay. Second one, B1. 462 divided by 1. It is the first property. Division of a number by 1. Correct? A number when divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. So what will be our answer? Answer will be 462. Right children? 462 divided by 1 is equal to 462. Next one is 364 divided by 0. Now this is your fourth property, based on fourth property. As per the fourth property, it is not possible to divide a number by 0. Correct? So this division is not possible. 364 divided by 0 is equal to you will write here not possible. Okay children, then the next one is 0 divided by 1598 is equal to dash. Now this is your third property. 0 when divided by a number gives the quotient as 0. Okay, so 0 divided by 1598 is equal to 0. Next one is 16 divided by 1. What will be 16 divided by 1 children? It will be 16. The last one is 28 divided by 28. Okay, 28 divided by 28 is equal to 1. Right? Note down children all the answers. Question number 2 is fill in the boxes. Okay, A1. 718 divided by dash is equal to 718. Okay, now children, remember you have to learn all the properties. Okay, and you have to understand the question. Here you can see the dividend and the quotient is same, correct? Both of them are same. So it is based on which property? It is based on your first property, division of a number by 1, correct? A number when divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. So 718 divided by 1 will give you 718. Now the B1. 0 divided by 7425 is equal to dash. Okay, so it is 0 when divided by a number gives the quotient as 0, correct? So here the answer will be 0, right children? Next one is dash divided by 1132 is equal to 1. Now which number will give you children this answer? If we divide it with the same number, correct? So it is your second property. A number when divided by itself gives the quotient as 1. So our answer is 1132. Okay. Next one is 5421 divided by 1 is equal to dash. Now children, this one is your property number 1. A number when divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. So what will be our answer? Our answer will be this number. Okay. So 5421 divided by 1 is equal to 5421. Very good. Next one is even. 9378 divided by 9378 is equal to dash. Now here children, here the number is divided by itself. So answer will be 1. Right? So here we will write 1. After that F1. 0 divided by dash is equal to 0. Now this question is a tricky one. Here 0 can be divided by any number, right? And we can get the answer as 0, correct? It is your third rule. 0 when divided by any number gives the quotient as 0. So here we can write any number, but or we can say that except 0. 0 divided by 0 is not possible. Okay, it will clash with our fourth property, which is it is not possible to divide a number by 0. So here we cannot write 0. So what answer should we write? Okay, the answer that we will write is any number except 0. So it is any number except 0. Okay, children, note down in your textbook all the answers. Next is homework. For homework you have 3 sums which you have to do it in your textbook itself. Okay, thank you children. Bye bye.